Hi everyone, this is Lynette Solis. My final project was to develop a module for the Light site or instructional or the lightning rounds over instructional delivery. For my final paper progression, I went ahead and linked the final module and its website into the title. I also included links just to the modules themselves. I went through and made some edits on wordage. So like here in the learning outcomes and the different examples that were used, I went and edited those to reflect what I actually used. I also incorporated here links to the videos that I recorded for the instructional delivery tool examples and the link to the checklist. And then I also added the checklist to the memory aids. This also was created this week, that Hattie and Marzono checklist. I went ahead and added the revising instructions that I was given from our SME conference. And so I included that video here as well. And then I added, last but not least, my rationale, where I kind of talked about the models I used and then linked my actual rationale here. As far as my module, my finished module is in the Light site under Idea Explained Instructional Delivery. And so this is my learning module where I first inserted a welcome video that I created talking about the standards that are addressed in this learning module and just giving some basic information. I also provided instructions, so telling people that they can follow along using the arrows and listening to the audio embedded in the modules. So all of the modules have embedded audio for almost every slide. And then it says there will be times you will need to click and access files or videos embedded in the modules. And if you have a hard time viewing the module in the website, you can click on the blue hyperlink text underneath each that states instructional delivery module to have it open in a bigger window. And so above each module, I gave a little bit of a description of what it is, and then the task that needs to be completed with it. So like for module 1, the task would be, the exit ticket, which can be completed here or can be outsourced to another window. This module, or all modules, can be clicked through.
What is instructional delivery?
And listened to in the website, or they can be outsourced to another window by clicking the blue links underneath. Same thing for module 2. Gives a little bit of a description, tells you what needs to be completed. And so for this module, the activity is the collaboration tool. This one can't be really done in the window. It has to be outsourced just because there are drop-down menus, and that's where you can edit this actual document. Here in this module, I actually
Introducing Google Slide.
Have embedded audio and videos that I created that specifically talk about the features that I believed were useful for teachers to know for each Google Slides, Canva,
Introducing PowerPoint.
And PowerPoint.
PowerPoint features.
So I recorded these videos specifically for this.
Welcome to PowerPoint features.
Again, you can outsource this to another window by clicking Instructional Delivery Module 2 underneath. So same thing for Module 3. Here, It gives some information, talks about hyperlinks and titles or name mentions. When I talk about name mentions, it's really when I talk about all of the tools I use to create this module as a whole. I linked all of those tools into a slide. So that slide is actually right here.
The tools I use to...
All of these are actual hyperlinks that outsource to the website for the teachers to use. I also have these,
if you are a teacher,
which are embedded, and they can be clicked on and outsourced as well. And then when they are finished, they are encouraged to create a lesson using a tool either that they found themselves or that they learned through mine. And fill out the module evaluation at the end. And here it kind of just asks them for ratings, suggestions, what they took away from this learning module, and then asks them to upload a lesson that they create or to share a link of a lesson that they create. And then just at the end, I have a thank you message for participating in the learning module. But that is my learning module. That is my final project. And I hope you all enjoy it and that it is actually a useful tool for everyone.